Hey guys, we have a couple gem related events going on right now, and so I thought I would share them with you and do a small upgrade video for that. One is just synthesizing the gems, and I'll go over my recommendations for that, as well as a soul engraving event. And the soul engraving event, soul seals do count. So I'm up to a level 40 soul mark, so I've already reached level 80 soul engraving, and after that, once you become advanced class, you can increase that even more using soul seals. I'm assuming this soul mark also goes up to level 80 from what I understand. Um, I was for a really long period trying to just save up these soul seals and hoping for an event, and so that's why I was like, oh, I'll just stay at level 40 soul mark. I'm kind of at the point where I was discussing with my friend Darkhawk and some other people probably have mentioned to me that we've all kind of noticed that it's really cheap. And so uh, soul mark, even though these soul seals are kind of difficult to get to a certain extent, so for a level 40, for the next level, for level 41, I only need 490 experience. And so that really isn't as much, the cost increases much more rapidly for with uh with soul crystals. And so by the time you're getting level 80 soul engraving, you have to spend like almost something like 5,000 soul crystals. It's quite a bit. Um, but here it's actually pretty quick, and so you would think for a level 80 class advanced thing they would make it much more difficult to cap, but they really seem to make you seem to want to force you to do that quickly, and which makes me think that they eventually want us to exchange these soul seals. So I don't know if it's a great idea to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I think I have enough to get this to level 50. So we're gonna do that. I'm also going to make some more level 12 magical attack gems. So we'll do the gem synthesis and upgrade all of these. At the moment, they're level 11 magical attack gems into level 12 ones, which I do already have in the equipment. Uh, so that'll be really nice. I always love attack upgrades right now. My attack is quite high, especially because I have Hercules on, but uh, more is always better in my opinion. So with that, let's kick ass. I think I'm going to do the gem synthesis first and then start thinking about making those level 12s. So one thing I wanted to mention with this not soul engraving, with this gem synthesizer event is it is once per day, and if we wait out long enough we are going to get an unlimited gem event. They almost always come up at some point. It's they make up some special excuse, but really it's just they make the unlimited events sparse, and they force people to waste some of their gems doing limited events because they over synthesize things. What I mean by over synthesize is that say I want a level 7 gem and I don't have enough level 6s already to do it. So I don't have 4 level 6s to make a 7 without doing anything else. So I use a bunch of my gems in order to make 4 level 6 gems, and therefore in the process I'm not getting rewards for at least 2 of those level 6 gems. If I make a level 6, I get one back. So that's not a waste. But then I have to make 2 more in order to make the 7. And so that's at least 2 level 6 gems that you're not getting rewards on for synthesizing. In an unlimited event, you would be able to get a gem back for each one of those. So my personal recommendation is for a really diligent hoarder, even though some of these rewards are very attractive and people are going to want to um, maybe get some of these blessings of God for their sylphs. I would say if you're really in a pinch, or then maybe you can make one of these or make 2 level 10s if you don't have the 9s for it. And get enough for like one piece of equipment or just something to make yourself. Believe me, those sylph equipment enchantments are so expensive that you're not going to be wanting to do that at a really fast pace anyway. So so what I would do is synthesize what you can and not over synthesize. This might be a bad example on this day, but there are going to be days during this event. We're only on the first day where I'm not going to be able to make a gem of every single type every day. So right now I can make a 10, I can make a 7, I can make a 6, 8. If I make a 7, I'll get another 7 back, and that'll be, oh, hold on. Oh, no, it's the 9 that I would be missing. So if I make an 8, I'll get an 8 back. That'll be 3, and I'll be able to make a 9. So I actually can make all of the gems today. But if I can't do that, what I don't bother to, convert all of these things and synthesize it so that just so that I can get every single reward. And I encourage other people to be kind of conservative. Um, we're not getting events like the Love Thy Mount event where you get tons of gem packs, so your gem income is going down, and so it's much harder to collect these resources right now. So I would lean toward the conservative side and try not to waste your resources until there's an unlimited event, and then you can just go crazy with that. Um, the other thing that people are very limited with, so there are a lot of players on my server that are getting really frustrated because they can't get these level 10 transposers, and really you either have to just commit a lot of crypt keys, even if you have to give up catacombs or other stuff. Well, actually, no, those are the only places that you would use crypt keys um, to be able to do more necropolis blitzes and try and get one of these transposers, but it is really difficult. Some people they get, I feel like 11s and 12s are more common than 10s. So yeah, it's rough. Um, but hopefully good luck to everybody to be able to get one of those and be able to push for some of these level 10 gems. So with that, let me go ahead and stop rambling and just make the darn gems. So I need a 6, 7. Okay, so here's, well, okay. Go ahead and make the 7 first. Make an 8. And make a 10. So I can collect for 7, 8, and 10. I need those 8s in order to make this 9. And then I'm going to have to synthesize some 6s in order to synthesize some 5s in order to make that 6. So can I make 3 here? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. It costs 4. Let's see here. Okay, I know what I can do. So I'm just going to take one of these physical attack gems and convert it over to HP, and that'll be enough. Gems. Okay, so I can make 3 of these level 5s. Level 5s don't give rewards anymore, so there's no real risk that comes with them. I don't think that they're going to, go back and give rewards for level 5 gems. So 6 is the minimum again. Well, not again, I mean now. And here's my 9. Oh, come on. So gem synthesizer. So that's really nice. I managed to get full rewards. And again, it's because I already had some 8s, some 7s, and 9s that I was able to do this. But on a regular basis, you might only have like some of these left over from other events or you didn't get to it before. So I would be more conservative. Tomorrow, I'm definitely not going to be able to do this. I'll be able to make a 6. And from the rewards I get, so I'll be able to get 2 6s, so I'll get a 7. Um, oh, no, that's right. So I'll be able to get 6, 7, 8 tomorrow. If I make an 8, I won't be able to make a 9 tomorrow because I'll only have 2 8s. And then the day after that, I'll be able to do Not much, actually. So what I'm saying is just be careful. I'm not going to get full rewards every single day, and I think that's perfectly okay. So you know, don't go crazy over every single gem event. If they're not unlimited, they're mediocre. That's just like as a rule, that is the case. Um, but I mean, it is tempting with the blessings of God to really try for that type of thing. Uh, I imagine there are a lot of people who are going to be able to upgrade all of their self equipment just from making level 10 gems, which is great, honestly. Um, so the other thing that I wanted to do was upgrade these attack gems, these magical attack ones. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is just unsocket those. So it's all of the ones in my jewelry. And what we're doing here. Rings. Okay. So the nice thing, I guess it's a nice thing. I never thought I would ever be able to make these once upon a time, but is that these level 12 gens only cost 2 level 11s, and the level 11s only cost 2 level 10s. So I'm gonna go ahead and synthesize these because they're already in attack, and stick those in maybe the trinkets. Go like that. And then for the rest of it, I have a bunch of level 10 gems that I can synthesize. So, here we go. So I need 2 level 11s. So this is 112, and then 2 more would be 2 12s, which is exactly what I need. Unfortunately, my HP gems are stopped at level 11, so in order to make these a 12, I need to convert now. I think the conversion cost after like level 9 or something is the same for all levels, so it's not actually that big of a deal. So go ahead and make those. Okay. And so those are ones I can put into my rings. Awesome. So each of those is 780 magical attack. And then, of course, I get the bonus from my soul engraving and soul mark. So that itself was not a huge BR boost, still pretty nice. Let's see here. I was at 623,115, 623k to 625, 362, and so I gained 2,200 BR just from that. And then upgrading my soul engraving, I'll get even more from my gems, which will be great. So let's see here. Those are my blessings of God from the event, and I got some more gems here, which I guess I can open up those real quick. So maybe that'll help me out a little bit tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this soul mark. I think I have enough to get to level 50 just fine. Maybe not actually. Um, yeah, it should be okay. So from 490 to 502 for the next one to 514. So really just not going up in cost that much. 526 to 538, 550, 562, 574, and 586. So actually that cost a lot less than I thought it was going to. So here I could go on. Should I? Should I? Oh, well. All right. Let me go up to 55. 610, 622, 634. Doing these one at a time. One, just be able to see it, but also I'm sure somebody's going to ask me how much, what level each level costs, and I can at least give them 40 through through 55 through this video. And so 658. All right, so I have 1300 left, but that's fine. Let's just leave it there. Um, I feel kind of naughty doing this because I am, I really emphasize hoarding for this game. Pretty much all the top players at least understand that hoarding is really important, and then definitely for the cashers, there's varying degrees of I don't care and I just want to go ahead and use my stuff. I tend to be really conservative. So with the gems, I am going to hold back and not just make whatever I want. Um, but but here I'm just gonna stop. So I can collect on that soul engraving. It's gonna give me some resistance crystals, some gold back, which is good since I cost me some gold to convert those gems. So I got 860,000. I thought it was Oh, no, 8.6 million. That makes more sense. I was like, oh, that seems really low. Um, and some soul crystals, which is whatever. That's just either more gold if they don't end up giving us decent rewards for a soul crystal exchange, or hopefully eventually they let us exchange for something better again. So that's the end of that. Let me see how I did on the BR. Much bigger gain, almost 10K. So here we go. 634. 441. Oh, I did something super wrong. Oh, I know what I did. Oops. No, 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 no. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's about a 9K gain. I did the math wrong on this first one. For this first cell incorrectly the first time. I put in the wrong formula, and so I fixed it for the first one, but I didn't copy it through, which is where the confusion was coming from before. So yeah, so a 9K gain, and that means that my total gain is a little over 11,000. So that's really nice. Just a little bit of work, and I have a ton more attack. I'm almost at 140 attack, 140K attack with Hercules on. With any of my non-attack pads, that will be 134K. So, I mean, it makes a really, really huge difference. That 5% bonus from Hercules attack is attack passive that increases your attack stat by 5% is really, really quite a bit once we're talking about the higher BR players with, over 100K magical attack or physical attack for the other classes. I have a ton of crit here, so maybe I change that. I don't know if I really need quite that much crit, but maybe I'll just leave it alone for now and rethink it later. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and that you got some nice improvements through this. Um, and yeah, take care. Have a very good day.